Talk Politics with Ewing. Subscribe.
After watching this video, I'll present to you facts and let you decide which is truth or lies by yourself in the comments. Watch.
ADC! ADC! Now, my fellow Osun citizens, this is the fourth time I am standing on this podium. And each time I stood here, you gave me your vote. Each time. I cannot forget that. The reason why I cannot forget that, you know, because your daughter is in my house. I came here for the current governor and I appeal to you to support him and you voted him. I came here on my presidential campaign, you voted for me and you defeated Bola Ahmed Tinubu in this state. For me, I can't forget that. I have come today to appeal to you again to vote ADC. This is because ADC, I can assure you, is different from APC, is different from ACORD, is different from all other parties. Because the best of Nigerians are today in ADC. The best of Nigerians are today in ADC. So I have come and I am appealing to you, the next governorship election, you should vote for ADC. I believe you will not regret voting ADC in the forthcoming elections. That's why I have come personally to relate with you, to thank you for your previous support and to appeal to you to vote APC in the next gubernatorial elections. I thank you very much for your turnout, which is quite impressive, and that has given us optimism that the next elections we are going to win. You 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 are going to win. ADC! God bless you.
Now here's the fact. 2023 election, Atiku been win Osun State. So yes, Atiku, they make this post now. They urge the Osun voters to vote for their ADC candidate, which is Dr. Najim Folasayo Salim, on the August 15, 2026 governorship election. But the political dynamics don't change since that time. Another person be governor now for Osun State, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu is right in the seat. What do you think? If you say Tinubu will make am easy for Atiku to come sweep as he sweep the Osun State previously? Let me know for the comment section.
Now you know the fact, right? Decide what the truth or lies for me in the comment section. To the next video.
The police bill came, National Assembly, National Anthem. There's a lot of incidents that make people to believe that you guys are just rubber stamp of the executive.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Shewa. I think it is actually coming from the position of ignorance. That is one. Two, the trust deficit that we inherited in the 10th House of our National Assembly from past developments between the image of the Parliament and the people of Nigeria. But I want to say tonight that we are neither rubber nor stamp, and these are my reasons. We came into office in June 2023 with a clear-cut developmental agenda, how we want the Parliament to run. And then we laid this under Mr. Speaker's legislative agenda, presented it to the Nigerian people, and part of those issues that we presented and adopted as a Parliament, one is to have an open parliament, a parliament that permits Nigerians, to come in and ask questions and get answers to their questions as at when due. It is a credit of Mr. Speaker that this is the first time this parliament is having both the office of the spokesperson and the deputy spokesman, running, 24 hours every day in order to give out the necessary information to members of the public who are genuinely interested in progress of the country. Two, Mr. Speaker, in his wisdom, decided to expand committeeship of the House to 138 committees to also ensure that we carry out proper oversight on the activities of the executive.
But these issues that you're listing, Honorable, apologies to butting, are not what concerns the Nigerian people.
Yes.
The speed at which you pass whatever the executive brings to you is what is concerning, majorly. And they believe that, don't you guys need time to, in fact, you jettison your own state police debate and deliberation,
yes,
and you are...
Of recent, people they say our senators are rubber stamps. Well, there's no proven fact to say our senators are rubber stamps. But here's a couple of things you need to know. Rubber stamp means say you don't understand, like anything they tell them now they go do. Like you just like they are just pound. You understand? Where they just take the front. Now, did the 10th Assembly inherit a trust deficit? The answer is yes. The perception predicts the 10th Assembly having strongly associated with the 9th Assembly and earlier legislature. Don't forget, say the National Assembly under the late President Muhammad Buhari, under him, almost anything we talk, they will sign our father, our father, our father. Unlike Goodluck Jonathan's time, where we say the National Assembly, Jonathan fit talk E, all of them go say B. Jonathan fit say B, they go say C. But under Buhari, you hardly see such. Everybody fall in place and fall in line and try to support the moving train because they believe now say he's supporting the moving train. Now him, they go fit take serve their constituencies better. But if you get contrary opinion to this, drop them for the comments.
Now you know the fact, right? Decide what the truth or lies for me in the comment section. To the next video.
The kind of active large and in luxury. The president, the convoy, wife of the president, the kind of expenses that go into the running government, cost of governance summarily. And there are those who say there's a lot of poverty. Cost of governance, the president promised. The cost of governance agenda seems to have been cut short.
No. And let me explain.
There's nothing.
Let me explain. And that is mismatch that people used to say and talk about. Tell me, Mr. President goes from home to office on foot, not even driving. I don't know, except he's going to the airport, so I don't know where you see the convoy.
The
just take it for granted. So before he become president, what is he riding? So is it because he's now president? So how much is escalating? I'm asking. No, I'm just
government money.
I'm just.
You might live from once government. Most Nigerians are paying for it. We cannot pay for what we cannot afford.
Excuse me. How much is escalating that the president of Nigeria cannot afford? No, please don't embarrass this country. I just show you. No, excuse me, Mr. Sheikh. Yeah. So how much is escalating? No, tell me how much is escalating that the president of Nigeria.
Even the new aircraft.
What is the so it should have gone on earpiece or what? No, I'm asking you.
President of Kenya flies.
I honestly don't know. Do you now have Nigeria Airways? So I'm asking you. So honestly, when we are having.
So you're saying that this government is not living large?
To where? How? And this is the question I ask. How? What do you call living large? In the last 3 months, he has not even left this shore of this country, walking, trekking from work to. If you go there now, you will see him reviewing one document or the other. So what is living large? He eats once in a day. How many parties have you seen him in the last 3 years? Tell me where you've seen him, whether on the holiday or anywhere. So what is living large? And remember, this is former governor. This is former treasurer of Mobu. This is an accomplice, an accountant, an investor. So now is now president. What is escalating?
When we talk about cutting cost of governance, we're not talking just about one man. We're talking about what goes on across the line. The ministers, the heads of agencies.
Let me put it in real economics for you also. And that is what people don't really understand. Because when you say, cost of this or cost of that, don't forget that government. The government is both debit and credit. So if government needs to print and it does not print, don't you know the printer has lost the revenue? So government, when people say, austerity, don't forget that it is a cycle. So if we need to use a conference center, you don't use the conference center, you don't know that the owner of conference center has lost the money. And it is when they make money that can tax them. So the real economy is both debit and credit. So when people, and that is what I used to just judge them, whether they really understand what they are talking about or not. When someone will tell you, I carry my bag, I do it, so what does that mean?
Local contractors, Dr. Adedeji, when would they be paid?
No, I know the Minister of Finance is working on them, and they are be paid. When last did you hear any from them?
Those who are being owed less than 100 million mark, they plan their payment. But those who are owed higher, and there's still a lot of them.
No, honestly, like I said, that is funding mechanism within Ministry of Finance, and I know they have structure, and they are getting that done, and it's part of activities of the government.
Give us an idea of the management of resources, because what we hear a lot of the times is that monies have gone into the state, the local government.
Yes.
But people, that is where the real...
You don't see them so. Well, these claims now by NRS chairman Zak Adedeji. He talks say these are cross channels television. Say Tinubu they work out in office and eat once daily. That's large claim. Oh. However, his assertion, waiting claim so they cannot be independently verified. Him claiming say Tinubu had not left Nigeria for 6 months. 3 months is also unverified from reports. So yes, the headline is a report wetin Adedeji talk, but there's no verifiable proven fact backing it. Say Tinubu dey eat once in a day and he dey work from his house to his office every day. Well, while I would say working from his house to his office every day will actually help his health. Definitely, you go need them. Then eating once a day, in dey stay with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for inside the same house. Well, I don't know that. If you be say you get any information to this, if you let me know for the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Now you know the fact, right? Decide what the truth or lies for me in the comment section. To the next video.
But in 2027, I won't be compelled to make that choice. And that's why I'm saying to them, if you want to rule Nigeria, go back to your closet and tinker with your manifesto and come out with issues, solutions, and fundamentals. Because we're going out from the next 2-3 weeks to tell Nigerians, for us, it's not just about the APC or the ADC or the NDC. It's about who has the solutions to our problems. We are going to the 774 local governments across this country. We're going to mobilize the 6 geopolitical zones to ask these questions. I don't want to hear, oh, I have not stolen before, or he has stolen. I want to hear what you got to do with issues about national security. I don't want to hear who have been caught or who hasn't been caught. I want to hear fundamental issues about what you will do with education, healthcare, employment, agriculture. Victor, as you and I talk, can you remember any major, apart from that mantra, consumption to production? And then have they told you how they're going to move us from consumption to production? What are the takeaways? Surprisingly, you can't find any. You can't tell me. Victor, you can't tell me. Those who are campaigning for Peter Gregory Obi cannot face a debate with an intellectually sound mind. One of these young boys will take you to the cleaners. What will you do with climate change? Flood is everywhere. What would you do with curbing the rise in out-of-school children? What are you actually going to do with agriculture? Victor, we have arguably the largest arable land in the world because ours is very fertile. It's not like Chad, it's not like Sudan.
Proving fact that P2B has used the consumption to production slogan, no. But over time, P2B they always claim say he know how to industrialize Nigeria, or at least put Nigeria in the right path, building agricultural industry, food processing, also export of finished goods, manufacturing, and also helping our private sector and SME financing. He also reiterated this again in July 2026. So one Kobia's claim that you can't find any takeaways is actually incorrect. Whether P2B proposal is sufficiently dated as legitimate debate, that one another thing. But clearly, P2B never come out and say in slogan na consumption to production. No, no. But each time you hear am talk say e go turn the entire north to a big farm, you understand? Wey be say we go from there dey see enough to export. will not go rely on just crude and petrol. If you disagree with this fact I don't bring you, type for me your disagreement for the comment section.
Now you know the fact, right? Decide what the truth or lies for me in the comment section.